Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the brothers and the four corners of this earth, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. And Brother Manatis saying Shalom. Came across this article here, didn't read it, didn't run through it. But it's something that we keep talking about. This is yet another prophecy, and I said, let's do an impromptu video so as we go through it, you connect it with, precepts, hopefully true to the point and edifying to the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, So, as the article says, it says, UN declares war on free speech. People with non-mainstream views must be ostracized from society. The United Nations has ramped up its war against free speech and declared that people who consume or share non-mainstream views must be severely punished and ostracized from society. So they're going to make you an outcast. In other words, they will put society against you, right? And what it says, severely punish. Bear with me 1 second, I'm going to open up my scriptures. Alright, so yeah, I did that kind of bad. I didn't open up the Bible up on my phone. Nevertheless, right, it said the United Nations has ramped up its war against free speech and declared that people who consume, so viewers, or share non-mainstream views must be severely punished and ostracized from society. Now, you understand? We are not friends of the world. We are enemies of the world. You understand? Merely for speaking the truth. The scriptures say what? And we will get that. Right? We will get that. But the precept that did come to mind was this one here, Matthew 10 and 18. It says, and he shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. You understand? Yeah, it's the Spirit of the Father who speak in us. We moving through faith. You understand? We knew this was coming. This is Amos 5, if I'm not mistaken. Famine of the word. You understand? Scripture said they will run to and fro searching and they wouldn't find us because we will be ostracized and what? And severely punished. Right? Scripture talk about I might become your enemy because I tell you the truth, right? And that is what it is. Right? It says Antonio Guterres, the Secretary General of the UN, released the globalist latest game plan for population control, surveillance, and censorship of the views the globalist organization views problematic. The globalist operation named Global Principles for Information Integrity. Okay. I didn't know they had a company dedicated to this shit. I just thought they were just going to pass it. Seeks to put an end to harmful misinformation, disinformation, and hate speech online, all while upholding human rights such as freedom of speech. Yeah, how is there freedom? You understand? This goes back to when I joined the truth, or not joined, when I came into the truth. You understand? When the Most High bestowed the knowledge on me through my elders, right? You always just say, hey, you're not free. If you was free, why you need a passport? Why you need ID? You're not free. And there's another testament against that statement. You understand? Because we are not free. You understand? We are not free. How you could say you holding up the human right of free speech, but you banning somebody because they say something different to you, or the view or the outlook on or the opinion is different to yours? Shaky. It says Gutierrez presented the game plan with a sense of urgency. So hey, it's upon us. It's almost upon us. It at the door. Really at the door. Commanding governments, technology companies, the media and advertisers to take control and establish official narrow establish official narratives while quashing opposition voices, right? The UN supports big tech's algorithmic control over the information stream online and seeks to control online speech further. A global body of elites seeks to delete what they believe is the disinformation, and they seek to discredit and demonetize the voices of dissent. All the censorship coming from global power system is war on free speech, but it's also war on the truth. And yeah, that cannot be held up to account for their abuses. Yeah, which is correct. Yeah, somehow they won't be held account. You understand? But that is what you wish I come back to do to hold them accountable for the BS, right? UN informed information surveillance and control system seeks to centralize censorship for global domination, right? And why you think they going so hard to acquire that control? Go back to our revolution. Okay, revolution 12 and 12. It says, well, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. Yeah, he knew he had a short time to remain in power. That is why he passing such legislations, such draconian laws, right? Such draconian laws to what to well, at least what he would believe is that it will keep the kingdom running. And truth and in fact, hey, this place is about to be burnt to a crisp. This place has to fall, right? Look at the so-called leader of the free will currently in a mess. He owned the people on his side. You understand? For I really don't know how to phrase it right now. The people on his side, they even they want him to step down, and he telling them, "Hey, only the Lord Almighty can make me step down." Right? They don't want him to go up against Trump. They want him to step down and for them to replace him with somebody else. But he, it's all a puppet show. You know, it's all a puppet show because the true goal is all control. It says the algorithms. It's like where was I? Yeah, the UN is erecting an information surveillance and control system that crafts authoritarian narratives that limit access to life-saving knowledge. These control systems not only censor but they train people what to say, how to behave, and what to think. The UN wants to create a world of simps who surrender their sovereignty and bow down to manipulative and abusive entities and false authorities. It says the algorithms or automated review processes will be programmed to filter and remove content deemed objectionable or politically sensitive. This includes blocking websites, social media posts, or entire platforms that criticize the government, promote dissent, or discuss sensitive topics like human rights, abuse, or political opposition. And this is them putting it to you like we are the wicked ones, but not we as in we, but we as in Esau. Right? Esau Edom. You understand? They are the borders of wickedness. Right? Oh, you could as the article say, life saving. I like how they use that terminology, life saving information. Right? You stop people from acquiring life saving information or to promote your agenda. And let me see if I can find that scripture. The scripture it says fight against himself or something like that. definitely. Mm-hmm. That is not it. That is not it. That is not the research. Nevertheless, um, he willing to even ostracize and demonetize what his own people from his own type of people, other lesser Edomites in other words, right? Not the elites. To make sure that the agenda is controlled. That is not a wicked man. Even his own people he don't care about. So much less the others, much less us. We heat with a perpetual heated from since the beginning, right? It says in times of political unrest or during manufactured crisis, governments may impose internet shutdowns or restrict access to specific websites or social media platforms. This tactic effectively silences dissenting voices, prevents the spread of information about protests or the abuse of governments, and limits the ability of citizens to communicate and organize. Examples of this tyranny were observed on Facebook social media platform when Meta targeted to shut down a community group that discussed COVID-19 vaccine injury. Any opposition to vaccine mandates were derided as misinformation, and any groups that organize for medical freedom were algorithmic only seen the word right shut down or their reach was severely restricted. Furthermore, surveillance technologies can be used to monitor online activities in real. Give me 1 second. I'll put this on silent. Yeah, it says furthermore, surveillance technologies can be used to monitor online access in real time, tracking individuals' digital footprints and identify dissenting voices or activists. The surveillance creates a chilling effect, deterring individuals from expressing controversial opinions or participating in political discourse online by manipulating search results. Governments and pharmaceutical companies can influence search engines' algorithms to prioritize or bury certain information about cures for infections, disease, heart disease, cancer, and other chronic illnesses by controlling what information surfaces at the top of the search results. You understand? Because we know the pharmaceutical industry is a $1 billion industry. You understand? They don't treat hmm, they don't, they don't want you to get cured. They just want you to be well enough to be a customer. That is it. They just want to keep you a customer. Because if they cure you of your disease, you wouldn't need to be, you wouldn't need to spend money, right? So they're going to keep you dependent on them, and that is part of the curses will go to the enemy or sickness and in health. So okay, I'm gone into so I don't know why that. Well, I know why that come to mind because we're talking about pharmaceutical companies, but nevertheless, right? Just roughly paraphrasing the precepts, I believe is Deuteronomy 28 and 45. No, Deuteronomy 28 and 46. No, but very good. Very good. Let's get it right. Hunger and thirst. Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Lovely. It says, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies which Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness and in want of what? All things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. In want of all things, in want of cure from disease, in want of everything, in want of wellness, in want of all these things. You understand? That is what going to happen. That's just how the cookie could crumble. You understand? Because why? We under the curses. For what? For not adhering to the Lord's voice. For not doing what he say. So now we have to deal with this. But all these things are what? All these things were prophesied about. Yahushua say offenses must come. You understand? He speak to us so that we would know that the offenses come, so we do not be offended when they come. Yeah, that is what he was telling his disciples about. He said all these things must come to pass, by telling them this. So when they do come, all they're not taken by surprise. Basically, is what he's saying, right? It says, where was I? So I can't remember. Right, it says, by controlling what information surfaces at the top of the search results, pharmaceutical companies can shape public perception, suppress alternative viewpoints, or promote propaganda and official narratives to keep people sick and coming back for more drugs and vaccines that don't work. You understand? And as this little piece of the what I'm saying, UN will abuse their power to command narratives and skirt accountability for totalitarian actions. Yeah, you understand? They want total control. You know, that is what they do. That is the type of people they are. You understand? Go to the book of Isaiah 31. Is it? I believe it's 31. It says, I start from what it says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh. Right? Yeah, because the Jakes now would what? They would abide and conform to these new narratives. That's what they would do. They'd abide and conform to the new narrative. All right, they wouldn't stand together. Every other community would stand together except Jake, you know. But once again, it curses. Verse 2, it says, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity and against the help of them. Because why? Because you all stand on that side of the fence, right? And not on the side of the Lord. Look at what these people are trying to do, and yet still you're trusting them. Look at what they're doing. Look at what they have done. I mean, come on. Obvious to see. Obvious to see these people don't help nobody but themselves. And I'm gonna precept and I'll close off. Right? It's in the Apocrypha. Uh, Bear with me 1 second. Alright, because he have no intentions of helping anybody except himself or his agenda. Sirach 14 and 7, it says, and if he do it good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare what is his wickedness. And that is basically what it is. He will never do good. That was never his intention to do good. His only intention was that his house would last forever. That is all they want. Totalitarianism, total control. Right? That is all they want. So I hope this little short impromptu video was edifying through spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That was Shekalalal Wahwallah Yahweh Shem Yahushai Bashem Kakudash. Double honors once again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the brothers and the four corners of this earth, pushing this within truth and in sincerity and benevolence. Shalom.